Welcome to African Prime Report TV, your go-to source for in-depth coverage of the stories shaping our continent. I'm your host, and today we are diving into a heartbreaking and urgent development that captured the attention of Nigerians, South Africans, and the wider African diaspora. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends and family to help us grow. Your support means everything. Remember, the best way to back our channel is by liking, sharing, and commenting on our videos. It helps us reach more people and continue bringing you the truth. Stick with us to the end for some thought-provoking questions that we want you to weigh in on in the comments. Just 2 days ago, on February 16, 2026, we saw a major step forward in the pursuit of justice for a young Nigerian man whose life was tragically cut short. Isaac David, a 22-year-old student and part-time e-hailing driver, was killed in a brutal attack in Pretoria, West, South Africa. This incident has not only devastated his family, but has also reignited conversation about safety, crime, and the experiences of Nigerians living abroad. Let's break it down step by step, starting with a quick recap for those who might have missed our previous videos on this. As we reported 2 days ago, on February 14, 2026, Isaac Salat was working as a boat driver to support his studies in automotive mechanical engineering. He was just weeks away from completing his internship in Centurion and graduating in March. The same month he would have turned 23. Isaac had big plans. After graduation, he intended to return to Nigeria to reunite with his mother and siblings, whom he had not seen since 2016. But on the evening of February 11, 2026, what started as a routine ride turned deadly. According to reports, Isaac picked up passengers via the boat app, a man and a woman who appeared to be robbing him. Dashcam footage, which has since gone viral and shocked viewers across the continent, shows the passengers tussling with Isaac. The woman in the front seat assaulted him while the man in the back strangled him until he goes limp. His body and the hijacked vehicle were later discovered. This wasn't just a random act. Prosecutors say the ride was ordered using a phone number not registered to any of the suspects, pointing to premeditation.
Thank you. Right, Dikeledi Tias Mpela. Who is Dikeledi? That is you. Is it Twiti or Machidi? You in the middle. And then the third one is McLaren Mushwana. What language do you speak, Dikeledi Tias Mpela, Miss Mpela? Mr. Machidi? Mr. Mushwana? Right. Gentlemen and lady, you each have a right to legal representation. By that I mean, at your own cost, you may appoint a legal representative of your choice to come and assist you and help you in this matter. That is the first part. Do you understand? In the event where you want to make use of the services of a legal representative but are unable to afford one due to financial constraints, you are free to apply for legal aid, and where you qualify, the legal aid board will appoint an attorney for you virtually for free. You follow?
Thanks to the strict response from the South African authorities, 3 suspects were apprehended over the weekend following the incident. They made their first court appearance yesterday, February 16, 2026, at the Pretoria Magistrates Court. A 4th suspect reportedly turned himself in later, bringing the total to 4 in custody. During the hearing, the suspects abandoned their bail applications, a move that was met with relief by many observers. The magistrate adjourned the case until February 23, 2026, emphasizing that no bail would be granted until then. This decision underscores the seriousness of the charges and the evidence at hand, including that chilling dashcam video which has been pivotal in the investigation. Outside the courtroom, the scene was charged with emotion. Demonstration erupted as e-hailing drivers, members of the Nigerian community in South Africa, and local supporters gathered to demand justice. Placards read, "No bail for killers," and "Protect e-hailing drivers," highlighting the fear and frustration bubbling up in the wake of this tragedy. Protesters chant for stricter safety measures in the e-hailing industry and called on authorities to ensure the law takes its full course. This demonstration weren't just about Isaac. They represented a collective outcry against the vulnerabilities faced by drivers every day. The anger extends far beyond the courthouse steps. Nigerians in South Africa and back home in Nigeria are furious. Social media has been flooded with posts expressing outrage, with hashtags like "Justice for Isaac" trending across platforms. Many are watching closely, vowing to follow every update to ensure accountability. The Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, led by Abike Dabiri Erewa, has condemned the killing and demanded the prosecution of those responsible. Isaac, hailing from Plateau State, was seen as a symbol of hard work and ambition, a young man hustling to build a better future. Citizens from both countries are united in their call for justice, emphasizing that his case must not fade into obscurity. Isaac's family has spoken out, describing the murder as a devastating blow. They've appealed for help to repatriate his body to Nigeria for burial, and they've made it clear this wasn't xenophobia. It was a crime, pure and simple. But even as they grieve, they are grateful for the quick arrest and are urging continued vigilance. Now let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. This incident doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's tied to ongoing issues that plague South Africa and the African diaspora. First, the safety of e-hailing drivers. South Africa has seen a troubling pattern of violence against these workers. Just last August, 27-year-old Siyanda was shot dead and his vehicle torched in Soweto. Attacks like hijackings, robberies, and fatal assaults are all too common, often fueled by tensions between e-hailing services and traditional taxi operators. E-hailing companies like Bolt and Uber have introduced safety features, panic buttons, GPS tracking, ride check for dictating anomalies, and even requirements for riders to upload real-time selfies in some cases. But drivers and advocates say it's not enough. The National E-hailing Federation of South Africa has called for more robust measures, including better enforcement and preventive tools linked to law enforcement. In a high-crime environment like South Africa, where police statistics show increase in murders and assaults, drivers are on the front line every shift. Then there is the shadow of xenophobia. Why Isaac's family insists that this was not a case crime motivated by his nationality. The incident has stirred memories of past attacks on Nigerians and other foreigners in South Africa. 2008 uprising that killed over 60 people, to the 2015 Durban riots and the 2019 violence in Johannesburg that led to looting and deaths. Xenophobic incidents have been a recurring scar on the nation. In 2019 alone, attacks forced hundreds of Nigerians to repatriate, with businesses destroyed and lives upended. A few research poll from 2018 showed 62% of South Africans viewed foreign nationals negatively, blaming them for job losses and crime. Claims often unsubstantiated but fueled by political rhetoric. Human Rights Watch has warned that anti-immigrant venom from politicians risk inciting more violence as seen in sporadic incidents through 2024 and into 2025. Nigerians in South Africa, estimated at around 100,000 at times, have faced targeted threats. In September 2025, fresh waves of xenophobic tensions left some giving birth on the bay floor due to discrimination in healthcare. And why not every crime is xenophobic? Many are just part of South Africa's broader violent crime problem. The narrative often scapegoats foreigners, deepening divisions. Similar incidents abound. In 2024, a Nigerian Uber driver was shot in the US, but closer to home, attacks like the 2017 Pretoria West looting and the 2019 repatriations highlight the risk. South Africa's history of apartheid and its roles as an economic hub attract migrants, but economic frustrations boil over into blame. As we wrap up this report, let's reflect on what this means for Africa. Isaac's story is a reminder of our shared struggles, crime, migration, and the need for unity. But it also calls for action, better regulation for e-hailing, accountability for xenophobic rhetoric, and support for diaspora community. Now, some engaging questions for you. Do you think e-hailing companies are doing enough to protect drivers? Should South Africa implement stricter measures against xenophobia? How can Nigerians at home support those abroad? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. Thank you for watching to the end. Your views help us grow. So like, share, and subscribe to African Prime Report TV. Remember, your likes, shares, and comments are the only way to support our platform and fuel our mission. We appreciate your role in our growth. Together, we are amplifying African voices. Stay tuned for more and see you next time.